Oh, we are back, and it is episode 2 of this mini-series. I'm going to make, I think, a 3-episode series. Episode 1 was yesterday, which is like a general talk through the war and little chit-chat from me. Today is going to be my attacks, and then episode 3, I'm going to plan on, fingers crossed here, recording some replays and showing like some highlights from this war, some big attacks hopefully for you to see. So, here we are, the war is well underway, shots fired, left, right and centre already, and I'm going to try and make my attacks. Now, I'm going to make an attack, as in like an attack where I'm going to try and 5-star a base, and then my other attack for the war is going to be a scout, where I'm going to try and reveal the traps and the stand placements and all that sort of jazz on a defensive base so that one of the attackers on our team knows what he's up against when he comes to do it. And that's a key part for winning wars. If you didn't know, that scouting bases as a defender is kind of a big deal. So in the description below, I'm going to put a link to how to scout. Obviously you can just watch me do it now, which is probably the easiest way to do it, but also I'm going to link a video that I spent ages doing, which is just about how to win more wars and what top alliances do to do that, and all the things and stuff that have gone in behind the scenes to help your team be as successful as possible, because I can imagine that both sides on this war have done a lot of planning and preparation. I know on the Wizards side we've got a spreadsheet and all sorts of stuff going on, and I definitely know that Tobias loves a little spreadsheet too, so I can only imagine what's going on behind the scenes over there, because hey, we all secretly really want to win this, let's be honest. I know I said in my episode yesterday that it doesn't matter about winning, it's the taking part and having fun and having a jolly good time. No, let's be honest, everyone that is in this wants to win, because hey, that's just the nature of the beast. That's war, and all is fair in love and war. Now, I need to make sure I don't ramble too much, and we're going to get into an attack. So, the base I'm planning on taking out is this one down here. Let's hope it's still not been taken. Good. This guy, Smio. Smio? I hope that's how I pronounce it. Let's have a look at you. It's only a drone base, but hey, I've got to take what I can get. The plan is to get 5 stars. Although it is drone base, it is still, it's a big old layout here. I'm going to struggle without my Mongols and Aztecs, because attacking as a defender, it's not great fun, but we're going to try our best. And fortunately, like I said, it is drone, and it's only level 345. But hey, I am rusty when it comes to attacking. Having been a defender, I've just sort of like, had a little go and tried my best. Now the pressure's on. I'm being recorded. I'm going to try and do you guys a solid and try and get 5 stars here, and also I've got the pressure of making sure I get the 5 stars for the team. I think I worked out what I want to do, and I'm hoping it's going to work. The plan is to demolition the silo, because demolitions is just really strong right now, and then drop paratroopers to try and kill the town centre, because we don't want any pesky town centre troops coming out. That will also get me quick victory nice and quickly because of the destruction of the town centre, and then just drop everything and just hope that we can do what we need to do. So let's stop waffling. I think I know what I'm going to do. This could be either really, really dreadful or really, really good, or as I said yesterday, it could just be very average. So let's just check I've got everything. I think so. I've got those and I've got that. Okay, big deep breath. Right, we're doing it. We're going in. Please, 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 let the dominations god be on my side here. So the plan is to get 2 for the price of 1 with the recon scan and the sat scan. So that's going to go... Oh, God. Okay, we're just going to go for it. That's going there. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to do that. And I think I fucked it already because I forgot to use my recon. It's okay. I forgot to use the recon on the thing, but it's okay. We're gonna do a little savior job just by doing this. Oh God! See, this is what happens when you try and perform under pressure. It's fine. We've got this. Okay, we're gonna do this over here. We're gonna do that. The thing is that we've got the quick victory now. So we're just going to take a little breath and hope that everything doesn't go too tits up and just get everything there, and now we're good because the missile silo is down. Okay, breathe. Okay, come on. It's all plain sailing from here. Shouldn't have too much to worry about. Good. Right, okay, let's keep getting those paratroopers down. Over here. Lovely. What have I got to look out for? Probably be a good idea to use that. Lovely. Does it sound like I'm, in a bit of a tense mood right now? Because I feel like I am. But I think it's all going swimmingly. Sometimes I just feel like everything is not going very well. And actually, when I step back and I look and I'm not panicking and being like an absolute, idiot, it's all fine. Okay, I think we're going to get the 5 stars because... Yeah, okay, we're good. Right, tell you what, I don't know why I got so hung up on everything there. I should have gone in from the start with the attitude like, yep, gonna be 5 stars. I know it is, no problem, easy base. And what we can do now is just pretend that actually that is what I said and that I didn't have any trouble whatsoever taking down this base. Hiya! Good. And relax. I was worrying about that attack. I'm not gonna lie, I was worrying about it, getting the 5 stars, but we did it. And I can be proud that I took down a level 345 base without any trouble. Go me. Little pat on the back there. Good. Right. That's the hard bit out the way. Now then, what we've got to do is not watch an ad, because no one wants to do that mid-video. We are going to get an instant retrain down, and I'm going to scout a base. And hopefully, in the process of scouting that base, I can also show how to scout, because the video that I'm going to also sort of link below, the scouting method that I use in that is not outdated, but just not like the most efficient way of... Hang on, let's just clear all this because I've got to change my troops up for... Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah, I've got to change my troops for scouting. So when we come to scout, right, what we do, we don't need those. We don't need those. We want our fighters. All right, going to get all our fighters in there because we want to reveal those SAMs and CGIs. Going to get rid of those guys. We don't want mortars or APCs. What we do want is attack helicopters and some heavy infantry. The attack helicopters are going to be another way for us to reveal SAMs and CGIs. Just do that. And then the heavy infantry are going to be a nice little way for us to reveal some ground traps sort of around the area that the person attacking the base would most likely place their troops. Let's go 12 and then another 12 of those. Right. As for the tactics, we don't want those. What we want is some decoys, and some people swear down that you should use a load of sabotages to get more value out of like your planes and stuff. However, I'm just going to go all decoys because I am a filthy casual and I can't ever really quite work out how to time sabotaging the things without the drone command stopping the sabotages from working. So we're going to do easy street in terms of how we're going to scout. There we go. Let's just check I've got everything. I need that. Got my planes. And then, yeah, troop tactics. Finally, what we're doing is troop count. We're going to get some planes to also use to trigger the SAMs, CGIs, and all that jazz. So there we go. Let's get those in there. If you're liking this video, please give it a little like because, yeah, like I said, time is very precious for me at the moment. I'm not going to go into why it is, but yeah, it would be lovely if you'd like this video just to help more eyes get on it because I haven't put as much time into making videos as I would like. So that the ones that I do make just need to go that little bit further in terms of the reach that they're getting, just for, just to make it all worth my while and to make me feel like it's still, being appreciated because, yeah, it's just one of those things. Like the video. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining and have a little sip of this. Right. So, we're going to scout number 31. That is who Mr. Lame has decided I should scout. AWD, 3D Defender. Let's have a little look-see at what we are going to be scouting then before we do the scout. So, okay, fine. We're just going to do a standard little scout. Now, I'm trying to think, if I was going to attack this as a mortar player, which side I would attack from, then I can sort of try and best reveal traps from that area. It's a tricky one because really there's no... where would I want to put ground troops? I think we're just going to have to go for it. I think, yeah, it's fine. Let's scout. Right, so here we go. This is going to be the most average, possibly below average scout you may have seen, but it is nonetheless a scout. Now then, let's just check this guy's museum first. Let's give AWD the respect he deserves and show off what he's got. Yeah, respect. Okay, fine. Not that it matters for me, because I don't need to do any damage. I just need to reveal this guy's traps. Hang on a minute. No, that's fine. When I see red, I just think, oh, crikey, what's missing? But it's okay. We've got everything we need. No, we haven't. We haven't got everything we need. We need that. Not even that, but just the SAT scan, because we might as well do that as well. Okay, right. There's no pressure here. I don't know why I feel there is. I just... Performing under pressure, it's always one of those things. It's fine. It's just a little scout. So what we're going to do is we are going to SAT scan, I think probably just in this area here. Great, look at that. 3-hole traps. And then the idea is to just send in lovely planes, sort of, is to try and reveal as much as we can. We're getting some CGIs and some sands there straight away. We need to also make sure we keep circulating the drone as well, because that reveals. Look at all these traps we're revealing. Lovely jubbly. And the trick is as well to try and remember where you've flown your planes so that you don't fly them over the same space more than once, if you see what I mean, because otherwise you're just wasting valuable plane health on areas that you've already scouted. And as I say that, I realise I can't remember where I've scouted with them already, so that's fine. Okay, we're just going to move that over there a bit more. And then what we do is to reveal something down here. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like that. And then we're going to do... let's just get these down in this corner. I always like to put a little something in the corner, because sometimes, before the days of this OP demolition, that would also be where generals and stuff would be placed. But it looks like those corners are safe. Okie dokie. And now we're going to see if the rally's off cooldown. No, it's not, so we're just going to move that again over there. Let's see where he's going to go. Lovely. Right, now rally's off cooldown. We're going to get the attack helicopters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to, flipping, and rally them in. Any more Sam's going to be done there? No, fine. And whilst we're at it, we want to... still can't decide where I would attack this from if it was me. Try and reveal some ground traps along here somewhere. But it doesn't look like there's many being revealed. So, lovely. Look at this. Fine. Very, very mediocre scout. And if you're still watching, respect, because watching a base be scouted is, you know, I mean, it's great if you're the person that's going to be attacking that base. However, if you're not the person attacking that base, it's not the most exciting thing in the whole world. Now, I did helicopters there. I think we're going to do more on this side, because... there you go. Look, I got a SAM. Perfect. Well worth it. Good, good, good. Now what we can do is we can just flop these around as well, just to try and reveal traps in key areas that troops might trigger when moving through. Oh, there's a landmine. What about over here? Because that's where I feel like I would attack from, towards the town centre. Over here? No? Okay. And last few helicopters, where are we going to go? Did I do that side? I can't remember. I did there. I did over there. Let's do a few over here. And go! Run! Fly! Great. Nothing. Fine. There we go. We'll let the timer go to the end. I can use this another little bit more. Forgot to keep circulating that. There you go. And I've got 3% damage. Good. Right, that is the scout. That is as good as I think we're going to get with that one. We revealed a lot of SAMs and a lot of CGIs, which is the main thing, because those always are nice to know where they are. We found a few ground traps, but ultimately, even if you do know where the ground traps are, there's not much you can really do to avoid them when you're attacking a base anyway, so you just sort of pray and hope for the best. Good. 1 second left. Beautiful. Okay, that is the end of the scout. Lovely jubbly. I have served my purpose. I have done my attack and I got a lovely 5-star against a drone base. Well done me. Done my little scout. Revealed as what I can there. And hopefully in the process have shown people what a scout's like. The sort of things that take place in a high-level war. And yeah, episode 3 is going to be looking at like attacks and like score and where we're at, and I'm going to hopefully try and do that tomorrow, close to near the time of the end of the war, so I can give you a real picture of what's happened and where we're at with the war. So it's very, very neck and neck at the moment, 76 to 75. It can go either way. I honestly don't know which way it's going to go, because I only know a few people really over at Exiles, and I know the strength of most of the people over on the Wizards side, but like I said, it can go either way, so we'll see. Thank you for watching. I'm going to end it there because it's gone on longer than I thought it would. Again, lovely jubbly, like the video, and I'll see you in episode 3 coming tomorrow at some point. Lovely. Right, as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.